Today on Fast Food Face Off, we're doing Lover Dogs in Passaic, New Jersey. Let's crush some calories.
Fast Food Face Off! Fast Food Face Off!
What's going on, guys? Today, I'm doing hot dogs and I'm doing ice cream. So we have Lover Dogs in Passaic, New Jersey. What's special about this place is that they do air-fried versions of a New Jersey staple, which is a Ripper. So it's essentially a fried hot dog, but it's air-fried. It's cutting out a lot of the things that people are worried about when they indulge in something like a fully loaded hot dog. So we have chili and sauerkraut dog. We have chili and cheese with bacon. We have a big Kahuna one that has pineapple in it. That sounds amazing. We have their Mexican version, which has jalapenos and then bacon and a bunch of other things. Everything on this table looks amazing. I can't wait. Let's crush some calories. So I'm gonna get started with what I didn't mention. I'm gonna get started with the pulled pork sliders first. What's going on, Tasty Vibe Tribe? Make sure to stick around for some air-fried goodness. There's a beautiful smoke flavor on this pulled pork. The barbecue sauce that's on it is very nice. It complements it. It's sweet, but not too sweet, not off-puttingly sweet. And then you get the little cool down and the crunch and the texture from the coleslaw. The star of this is absolutely the pulled pork. Sometimes when you go to these places, it's just pork and unctuous, but there's no real smoke flavor. There's no barbecue flavor. This is not that. This is a legit pulled pork. You wouldn't expect to find tasty pulled pork at a hot dog shop, but Lover Dogs is the exception. When I spoke with the owner, Wayne, he said they sourced their pulled pork recipe from a southern barbecue pitmaster. So next, I'm gonna move on to their traditional hot dog. I asked for it with sauerkraut and mustard. You guys know how I am as far as traditional. I can't wait to see how the hot dog tastes. You get the nice snap from the casing of the hot dog. There's a really nice char and a good flavor. When you haven't had a good hot dog, all your hot dog knowledge is always based off of half-hearted package brand hot dogs like Nathan's or Sabrett's. And there's nothing wrong with those, but when you get an exceptionally good hot dog like this, it just puts a smile on your face. Lover Dogs sources their signature air-fried hot dogs from Hoffman Sausage Company in Syracuse, New York. The owner told me he tried these hot dogs 40 years ago when his brother introduced him to them after a wrestling competition, and he hasn't stopped thinking about them since. So next up, I'm gonna move on to the cheese dog with bacon on it. The big difference between this hot dog and just like a normal hot dog is the outside portion of that casing. It's crisp, there's a nice snap to it, there's a good bite. And then with this particular one, the crisp bacon, there's times when chewy bacon works, and I think that's maybe like cookies or something like that, but when you're putting it with something savory, it needs to be crisp, and this is crisp bacon. Next, I'm gonna do their chili dog. I had already had a little sample of the chili before I tried this. There's a nice cumin and nutmeg flavor that's in there. It's a little sweet. It complements the hot dog well. Let you guys get a closer look. So the way that those seasonings complement the chili, it only amplifies how good the hot dog already is. That unctuous fatty flavor that you still get from the hot dog, even though it's air fried, you feel better about eating this knowing that it's not gonna ruin your waistline. Lover Dogs goes by the mantra, fast food, less guilt. And with their Ripper style hot dogs being air fried instead of deep fried, I can understand why. So I'm gonna move on to their fries. This is their chili cheese fries. And like their hot dogs, they're air fried. So I'm actually really looking forward to trying these because I've had air fried French fries at my house, but never from a place that really legitimately does it. So I'm curious to see how these stack up. Those are crazy good French fries. You get that legit potato flavor that seems to be missing from a lot of other French fries. It's weird that you would think something like a fried potato would be missing the potato taste, but something like this brings it back in spades. Plus, if you throw chili and cheese on something, I'm gonna like it. Not sure if you guys can hear that crunch, but these are some crunchy fries. What these fries lack in fat,
They absolutely make up foreign flavor. These things were delicious.
Thank you, Mr. Fast Food Face-Off. You can honestly serve that chili in a bowl by itself. I would definitely pay to have a side bowl of chili.
The spice profile and subtle sweetness reminded me of Cincinnati chili. I can picture having this over a bowl of spaghetti 5-way any day.
Before I get any further, guys, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe, turn on those notifications. If you enjoy the content, smash that like button and share this video around so that we can stay growing that tasty vibe tribe. Also, if you're not following us on Instagram, head over there for some of our more exclusive content and special reviews during the week. Back to the French fries. Those fries were delicious. Whether you get them with chili, the cheese, or just by themselves, you're not gonna be disappointed. So I think I'm gonna move on to their Mexican lover dog, which I think has a spicy sauce and then jalapenos on it. There's definitely a kick to this in a pleasant way. Sometimes when you get things that are spicy, I think it's hard to balance out what's spicy enough for somebody and not too spicy maybe for somebody else. And this, I feel like, is a good balance. If you're not good with spice, this is maybe just a little too much for you, but in a pleasant way. And if you enjoy spicy foods, I think that you'll still get a little bit of a kick from it. I really enjoy this. Last but certainly not least is their big Kahuna dog. So this is a sausage and then they stuff it with peppers and I believe pineapple and cilantro. This thing looks amazing. Let's see how it stacks up against the rest. So the texture from the bell pepper balanced out with the natural sweetness that's inside of bell pepper gets amplified with the pineapple, and then you get just a little subtle heat from the spices inside of the sausage. This is an amazing hot dog. I would not change anything about it. And if you're somebody who likes a little sweet and a little heat, this is definitely gonna be a go-to for you.
What made this hot dog stand out beside the flavor profile was the freshness of the ingredients. From the cilantro and bell pepper to the juicy pineapple, this offering is a standout in the New Jersey hot dog community.
It's America's favorite cookie for a reason. Oreo, cookies and cream. You guys know how I feel about cookies and cream. It's not necessarily my favorite, but I do know that you guys like it, and it's also a crowd pleaser as far as the partner to Lover's Dog is concerned, which is gelati, ice cream, and gelato. I'm curious to see how this is going to stack up to other milkshakes that I've had. I don't know why in modern era people still associate vanilla with being very plain. It's not. There's so much that can be done with vanilla. Bad vanilla is bad, but good vanilla is exceptional. And these guys get their vanilla bean from Madagascar, and you can taste that inside of this gelati. It doesn't get overpowered by something as strong as an Oreo chocolate cookie.
Doing these local food videos has been so much fun. If you guys have any suggestions on where we should go next, make sure to leave a comment down below.
That was absolutely amazing. I can't think of anything that I had that was something that I wouldn't readily come back here and get again. The staff was so great here. Thanks again to Lover's Dog in Passaic, New Jersey. The owner, Wayne, super nice guy, very hospitable to everybody that comes in here. So if you're in the Passaic area or anywhere in New Jersey really, and you're a hot dog lover, you absolutely need to come up this way and check this place out. I wanna say that I think my favorite one was probably that big Kahuna dog. I understand why it's so popular here. It was just the perfect dog. It was a nice bite from the air fried sausage, balanced out with the pineapple and then the bell pepper, and then just rounded out really nicely by that cilantro. I can't say enough good things about it. The milkshake that I had while I'm thinking about it is a company called Gelati. They invited me out to potentially do a future video with a bunch of ice cream, which would be super fun. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Also, like, share, and subscribe, and follow, and hit up Lover's Dog social media. I'm pretty sure that these guys are on Facebook and Instagram. We'll have everything linked down below. That about wraps it up for us here at Fast Food Face Off. So remember, if you are what you eat, always eat amazing.